Hello, what's up everybody, LuKremBo here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can install Android 9 Pie in VirtualBox on your Windows 10 computer. But before we get started with that, I really want to thank you guys because my last video, which was my first video, got over 500 views and I even got 7 subscribers, which is really great. So thank you so much for supporting me. Now let's get started. So it's pretty simple to install Android x86 in VirtualBox. First of all, you are going to need Android x86 ISO, which you can get from this link which I have provided in the description. So after visiting this link, you have two options: either to download the Android x86 from OSDN or from ForceHub. So let's visit OSDN first. Just click on it and then scroll down, and now you can see release 9.0, which means Android 9.0 Pie. And now we have a bunch of files here. You can see that for me it's R2, which is release 2, and we are going to be downloading ISO files, so ignore all these .rpm files, and we are left with 3 ISO. 2 of them are 64-bit and 1 of them is 32-bit, but we are going to be downloading the stable versions. Now this is the 32-bit stable version, and this one is the 64-bit stable version. I'm going to be downloading this version. I have already downloaded it actually, so I don't need to download it again. But if you want to download it, just click on it and the download will start in a second. Just click on OK and it will start downloading. And in the same way, you can download from ForceHub too. Now after you have downloaded the Android x86 ISO file, open VirtualBox. Make sure you have the latest version of VirtualBox. After it's opened, click on New and then name your operating system. So I'm going to call it Android 9 Pie and set the type to Linux and version to other Linux 64-bit. And if you have downloaded the 32-bit ISO, then select other Linux 32-bit. But since I have downloaded the 64-bit version, I'm going to be selecting the 64-bit, other Linux 64-bit. And then click on Next and specify the amount of RAM you want to give. You should give it at least 2 GB of RAM. I'm going to be allocating 4 GB of RAM. After specifying the RAM, click on Next and then make sure Create a Virtual Hard Disk Now is selected. Then click on Create. Make sure VDI is selected and click on Next. Dynamically allocated and click on Next again. And now storage. So 8 GB is enough, but it really depends upon your use of the operating system. If you plan on downloading a lot of apps, then you should give it at least 32 GB. After specifying the storage, click on Create, and now it's created. Now make sure Android 9 Pie is highlighted and click on Settings. Come to System, uncheck Floppy, click on Processor, and now increase it to 2. The minimum requirement for the processor is 2 processors. And go to Acceleration and select KVM. Come to Display and increase it all the way up to the maximum, and change the graphics controller to VBox SVGA. Come to Storage, click on this empty, and then click on this little disk icon Now click on choose a disk file, and now select your Android ISO file. Click on open and then click on OK. Now make sure Android is highlighted and click on start. Wait a couple of seconds. And now using the arrow keys, come down to advanced options, and when auto install to specified hard disk is highlighted, press enter. Now it's going to automatically install the Android x86. Highlight yes and press enter. It's not going to destroy any of your data on your computer, so don't worry if it says formatting or something like that. As you can see, it's done. And now come here to devices, hover over optical drives and uncheck Android x86 file. Click on force on mount and then reboot your Android x86 system. Select the first option and press enter. And now it's going to be booting into Android x86. First time boot can take some time, so be patient. And there we go. We have booted for the first time in our Android system. You can select the language of your choice here and then click on start. It's going to search for Wi-Fi networks. You can just skip that or connect with the Wi-Fi. You can set your time zone if you want, and then you can set some more things and click on accept. You can set screen lock if you want, and then you can select your launcher. And as you can see, we are now in a fully functional Android system. And you guys can see that it's Android version 9, which is Android Pie. So that's how you install Android x86 in VirtualBox on your Windows 10 computer. If you are facing any issues, please let me know in the comments section below. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.